At the beginning of the drama, we see the female lead, Neon, who is fixing a car with her classmate, Meng Yuan. Just then, a boy scares Neon from under the car, which makes Meng Yuan angry, and he says, "Don't you know who her boyfriend is?" Just then, the male lead, whose name is Zichen, and who is Neon's boyfriend, makes his entry. Now, we see a scene from the past where Neon wants to get her admission into a top university, for which she has worked very hard. When she goes to give the exam at that university, Neon has an accident because of her cycling. Due to this, she is admitted to the hospital, and her dream of going to a top university remains just a dream. In the next scene, Zichen has just returned from abroad and meets his friend, Xingyu, who is his best friend. When Zichen goes home, he doesn't get along with his dad at all. In the next scene, Neon's dad learns from the doctor. Neon did not have an accident. Rather, she fainted due to stress and overstudying. Therefore, they suggest that he keep Neon away from stress and overstudying. For this reason, Neon's dad tells her to get her admission into QR University so that she doesn't have too much stress from studying. At first, Neon doesn't agree, but her dad convinces her. So, Neon says, "Okay, I will get admission, and then I will top out of that university." After this, Neon goes to QR University with her dad. No girls were studying at that university, but Neon finds out that this year, 8 girls have been admitted to the university. Besides this, everyone calls this university a stronghold of failures because many students who have failed take admission there. And for this very reason, Zichen's dad also sends him to QR University. Before this, Zichen had studied in a very good university. In the next scene, a remarkable bully group lives at the university, which consists of 3 boys, and their boss is Meng Yuan. This group tries to threaten Zichen, but Zichen threatens them back. In the next scene, Neon meets Xingyu, who picks up her fallen bag and gives it to her. He seems familiar to Neon, but Neon cannot recognize him. Actually, these two have met before in a contest. After this, Neon goes to her room where she meets her roommate, Yu Shi, who is a very friendly and bubbly girl. She immediately becomes friends with Neon. In that university, there are more girls and fewer boys, which is why the girls get more attention. So Yu Shi says, "Walking here feels like we are walking on the red carpet." Neon is a girl who studies a lot, so she is impressed to see Xingyu studying. Then, Yu Shi tells her, Xingyu is the university's Mr. Wonderful number 2. After this, in the canteen, Yu Shi tells Neon about Mr. Wonderful number 1, who is Zichen. Now, as soon as Neon sees Zichen, she gets very angry and attacks him in anger. Now, we see a scene from the past when Neon fainted after falling from her cycle. At that time, Zichen thought she was faking it because she wasn't even hit by anything. Neon asks him to get her to the exam center and then faints. So, Zichen takes her to the hospital. Now, in the present, Neon thinks, "I lost the opportunity to go to a good university because of him." And then she accuses him of a hit-and-run case. Then, Neon attacks him 3 times. The first and second time, Zichen stops her, but he can't stop her the third time because Neon slaps him. After this, the news spreads in the university that Neon and Zichen were lovers and that Zichen had cheated on Neon, which is why Neon slapped Zichen so hard. The person who spreads all these rumors is Xiao Huang, who is always posting online and roams around the university with a camera. In the next scene, Yu Shi tells Neon, "I think Xingyu likes you." Neon says, "But I already like someone." So, Yu Shi says, "You like Zichen?" Neon clearly states, "I don't like Zichen at all. In fact, I hate him." The boy Neon likes is named Tang Yu, and he lives in another university. Now, after reading that false post, Neon goes to Xiao Huang and asks him to delete that article, but Neon and Zichen end up fighting with each other. Xiao Huang takes advantage of the situation, clicks some of their photos, and leaves from there. In the next scene, Zichen goes to a high society party with his parents, where there are many high society boys whom Zichen knows. Just then, a girl named Mei, who was also Neon's old classmate, meets Zichen there. Now, Zichen drinks a lot at the party, due to which he gets drunk. His mom thinks that if his dad sees him in this condition, he will get angry. So, she decides to hire a taxi and send Zichen back to the university. And that taxi driver is none other than Neon's dad, who goes to drop him at QR University. Zichen was so drunk that he was not in his senses at all, so Neon's dad doesn't understand what to do. Just then, Neon calls her dad, so the dad calls Neon for help. Now, Neon arrives there and is shocked to see Zichen. When her dad worries about Zichen, Neon gets angry and says, "Dad, he is the same boy who hit me and ran away, and because of him, I couldn't give my exam." So, her dad says it's not right to blame someone like this without any proof. But Neon gets angry. Then, somehow, the dad gets Zichen to the security office and then leaves. Neon also goes to the security office and Zichen vomits there. So, the security guard tells Neon, clean up his vomit. Neon gets angry and says, I am not his girlfriend. So, the security guard says, but you two came together like a couple. Hearing this, Neon gets angry, but she has no other option, so she cleans up the vomit and is angry at Zichen. Just then, Zichen pulls Neon towards him, and Neon falls on top of Zichen. Now, Neon also had to take her revenge, so she draws on Zichen's face. Now, when Zichen wakes up in the morning and goes out of the security room, everyone starts laughing at him. When a student shows him his face, Zichen gets angry and says, whoever did this, I will not spare them. Meanwhile, Xingyu laughs a lot seeing his face. Now, another roommate of Neon arrives, whose name is Chu Xia. In the next scene, Neon goes to attend class and finds out that the remarkable bully group, Xingyu and Zichen, are also in her class. Now, Zichen deliberately sits next to Neon, which makes Neon angry, and she starts elbowing Zichen. So, Zichen moves back, due to which Neon falls on his leg. Seeing this, the whole class starts laughing. So, Zichen tells her, you were doing this on purpose to get close to me. Hearing this, Neon gets even angrier. Now, the teacher talks about making someone the monitor in the class. Mingyuan wants to become the class monitor and wants to lead everyone. But the teacher talks to Neon and says, I want you to become the class monitor because she is a top student, and they feel that she will handle this responsibility well. But Neon has no such intention because she doesn't even want to study in this university. Rather, she wanted to drop out. Just then, Zichen comes there and challenges Neon and says, yes, she is a nerd. How will she be able to lead rebellious boys? Hearing this, Neon gets angry. So, Zichen says, look how quickly she gets emotional. Hearing this, Neon accepts the challenge and tells the teacher, yes, I am ready to become the class monitor. Hearing this, Zichen calls Neon your highness class monitor. Now, as soon as Neon goes to the class, Mingyuan tries to threaten her not to become the class monitor. Just then, the teacher comes there and, in front of everyone, praises Neon. Neon has studied in the best school and she is very good in her studies. In the next scene, Neon is telling her dad, I want to drop out from here. But her dad pretends as if he can't hear anything. Zichen overhears all this and starts copying Neon and making fun of her, which makes Neon even angrier. On the other hand, Mingyuan, along with his friends, does everything to make Neon give up her position. First of all, they place an envelope full of insects for Neon, which scares Neon. After this, they put glue on Neon's desk, due to which Neon gets stuck. When she tries to get up, her pants tear, which makes Neon feel very embarrassed. So, Yushi somehow brings pants for her. Neon somehow hides her torn pants and goes to the washroom. She goes into the boys' washroom because she doesn't know where the girls' washroom is. Just then, she meets Zichen and Xingyu there. So, Zichen makes fun of her, but Xingyu tells her the location of the girls' washroom, and then they both leave. Just then, Xingyu and Zichen find out about the torn pants from Yushi. So, Xingyu runs to Neon, takes off his shirt, and ties it around her, which impresses Neon. Just then, Zichen also arrives there, but he is a little late. In the next scene, Mingyuan takes one of Neon's books, which was given to her by Tang Yu, and also had Tang Yu's photo in it. Seeing this, Neon gets angry and announces in front of everyone, I will never leave this position, and will remain the class monitor. Meanwhile, Xingyu sees Neon's book with them, and also sees Tang Yu's photo in it, and tells them, return this book to Neon. So, that group puts Neon's book back on her table. Neon is very happy to see that book. So, Chuxia snatches the book from her and starts looking at it to see why Neon is so happy seeing this book. Just then, everyone in the class sees Tang Yu's photo. In the next scene, Himei comes to the university to meet Nayan. Both are happy to see each other. Himei also meets Xingyu and Zichen, but Zichen doesn't pay any attention to her, and Himei also notices this and becomes sad. In the next scene, the teacher tells Neon about all her duties as a monitor, in which the responsibility from the students' studies to the school's cleaning is also given to Neon. So, Neon goes to the boys' rooms one by one and checks the cleaning. When she goes to Zichen's room, Xingyu is standing shirtless and is close to Zichen. Seeing all this, Neon runs away from there, screaming. In the next scene, Zichen's dad sends his assistant to the university to find out everything about Zichen. As soon as the assistant enters the university, Zichen sees him and starts hiding. While hiding from him, he mistakenly goes into the girls' washroom where he meets Nian. So Zichen starts hiding with Nian, and when Nian finds out that he is hiding from someone, she tries to bring him out in the open. During this, both of them get very close to each other. Just then, the assistant also comes there and, seeing them so close, misunderstands them as a couple. He goes home and tells this to Zichen's parents, so his parents become very happy. Finally, our son has also made a girlfriend. In the next scene, there is a basketball match between Xingyu and Zichen. At first, Xingyu is playing very well, so the girls are cheering for him, and Nian also can't stop herself from cheering for him. Later, Zichen starts playing well. When Zichen hits the ball with his hand, it goes and hits Nian on the head, due to which she faints. So Xingyu takes her to the nursing room. After some time, when Nian regains consciousness, she sees Zichen in front of her. As soon as she sees him, she immediately gets up in anger and tells Zichen to leave. So Zichen says, "You got hurt because of me, so I am taking my responsibility." Nian says, "Thank goodness you didn't run away from your responsibility like last time. Besides, everyone saw that you hit me." Hearing this, Zichen laughs. So Nian gets very angry and leaves from there. In the next scene, Meng Yuan is bullying Nian because Nian had complained about them, but Nian still doesn't back down. So Meng Yuan angrily grips her jacket. Just then, Xingyu comes there and pushes Meng Yuan, saving her. Zichen also brings the teacher. The teacher gets angry at them. After this, Zichen meets Xiao Huang and gives him an interview in which he says, "Yes, Nian and I are lovers. The rumor that we had a breakup is true, but we have patched up again, and now we are happy." Xiao Huang is shocked to hear this. In the next scene, because of Meng Yuan's behavior, Xingyu leaves the room, and because of this, Meng Yuan becomes a little sad. After this, a person comes to the university with many men to beat up Meng Yuan. All the students step back and move away, but Nian shows courage and goes forward and says, "I have called the police." Due to this, they get scared and run away, and Meng Yuan and his companions are saved. In the next scene, Nian goes to the stockroom, and Meng Yuan locks her in the room, which scares Nian a lot as she also has a phobia. So Nian starts contacting her friends for help. She finds Zichen's number in her mobile, which Zichen himself had put in her mobile. So Nian calls Zichen and tells him about being locked and her phobia, and asks for his help. So Zichen goes to save her, but once again, Xingyu reaches there, because he was already passing by and had heard Nian's voice. So he helps her. Xingyu is going to get the key, but Nian stops him to give her company. So Xingyu sits there and starts singing a song. Just then, Zichen comes there, and instead of getting Nian out of the stockroom, goes back. When Yuxi and Chuxia find out that Nian is missing, they inform the teacher. The teacher gets her out of the stockroom and takes her to the nursing room. Just then, Zichen also comes there, and the remarkable group also realizes their mistake. After this incident, Nian decides that she will now drop out of this university, and she also talks to the teacher about this. The teacher explains things to her and gives her time to think, so Nian agrees. In the next scene, Zichen is getting jealous because of Xingyu and Nian being close to each other and takes out his anger on a doll. After this, Nian is leaving that university. Just then, Yuxi sees the video of Zichen in which he talks about his and Nian's love. So Yuxi shows this video to Nian. Nian is shocked to see this, but it doesn't matter to her because she is leaving this university. When Nian comes out of the university, she meets Zichen. Nian asks him about that post, so Zichen says, "I wanted to stay away from Xiao Huang's camera, so I confirmed that rumor." So Nian says, "It doesn't matter to me because I am leaving from here." Saying this, she leaves. Zichen gets a taxi and follows her. When Nian notices Zichen following her, she gets angry at him. So Zichen pulls her towards him and saves her from a car. Nian gets angry and leaves from there. After this, Nian goes to her dad and cries, and also tells them, "I will drop out of QR University." In the next scene, both Zichen and Xingyu are very sad about Nian leaving. But on the other hand, Nian is very happy to be back. She also looks for a part-time job to earn money and get admission in a good university, but due to having only a high school diploma, she doesn't get a good job anywhere. Hime also helps her. In the next scene, Nian's dad's car gets hit by someone's car. That person threatens Nian's dad and demands money from him. Nian sees all this and gives her own money to save her dad. And her dad also takes out all his money and gives it to him. Later, Nian is shocked to see that this was just her dad's plan because her dad was facing financial problems, so he wanted to send Nian back to QR University. In the next scene, Hime tells Nian about a job serving drinks in a bar, so Nian gets ready. Zichen also comes to the same bar with his friends. There, whoever Nian asks about drinks, they all offer Nian to drink with them, but Nian refuses them. Seeing all this, Zichen is shocked and says, "Try drinking from my glass. If you do so, I will buy all the wine here. Is this the work you dropped out of university to do?" Hearing this, Nian gets angry and throws the wine from his glass on Zichen. The manager there fires Nian from the job, and besides, Zichen also wanted Nian not to work in such places. So Nian leaves from there in anger, and because of high heels, her foot also gets sprained. So Zichen gives her a lift in his car. Nian says, "I will not go with you." So Zichen says, "Where will you go alone like this at night?" Nian agrees, and Zichen drops her at her house. There, he meets Nian's dad, who thanks Zichen and also tells him about Nian's mental health. In the next scene, the teachers from QR University come and convince Nian and say, "We will also pay you for being the monitor." Hearing this, Nian becomes happy. Just then, Xingyu also comes and convinces her and says, "The remarkable group has realized their mistake. Come back." Nian agrees and goes to the university the next day. There, everyone is happy to see her. To welcome her, the remarkable group puts a rat under Nian's desk, but Nian gets scared seeing the rat. So, Meng Yuan's friend Chung says, "I thought you would like this cute rat." But She likes that rat and keeps it. Now, Nian makes rules to improve everyone's studies, due to which all students will have to come to an extra group study class, and no one likes this except Xingyu. Now, during the group study, Meng Yuan deliberately puts his foot in front of Nian, due to which Nian falls and gets hurt on her hand. So, everyone gets angry at Meng Yuan, and Xingyu takes Nian to the nursing room. Seeing Xingyu caring for her so much, Nian asks, "Why are you so worried about me?" So Xingyu says, "I've known you since school time when we went to give the exam." So Nian says, "How did I not notice such a top student?" In the next scene, Nian asks Zichen, "Why didn't you come for the group study?" and then starts fighting with him. During this, Nian's foot slips, and she is about to fall into the water. To save herself, Nian grabs Zichen, and both fall into the water. Zichen gets out of the water, but Nian can't get out, so she screams for help. Zichen goes back and pulls her out of the water. Nian thanks Zichen, which makes Zichen very happy. After this, Nian gets a cold, so Xingyu takes care of her and also gives her medicine, which makes Nian very happy. In the next scene, in the English class, Zichen is sleeping, so the other students complain to Nian, "Zichen is your boyfriend, that's why you give him so much leeway." Nian says, "It's not like that." Just then, Zichen impresses the whole class with his good English and also shuts them all up. In the next scene, very few students come for the group study, which makes Nian worried. So, Xingyu and Zichen arrange a basketball match with the other boys of the class and make a deal with all the boys. If we win, then all of you will have to come to class. Xingyu and Zichen are on one side, and all the other boys of the class are on the other side. When Nian finds out about this, she also comes to watch the match. Xingyu and Zichen win the match. Now, after the match, a boy gives a love letter to Nian and leaves. Zichen gets jealous and says, "There are aliens in the world who like a girl like this?" Nian gets angry and asks, "What do you mean?" Yushi tells Zichen, "You love Nian." Chucha says, "No, Nian and Jing, you are a couple." Zichen says, laughing, "Is that possible?" Because Nian can never fall in love at first sight. Nian says angrily, "Yes, we both love each other." Saying this, Nian leaves with her friends. Zichen and Xingyu look at each other awkwardly and smile. In the next scene, Nian wants to organize a competition in the university but doesn't understand what to do. Xingyu says, "You should ask Zichen for help. He will give you a solution." When Zichen finds out that Nian and Xingyu are spending time together, he gets jealous and goes to them and says, "I can help you with the competition." So, Nian taunts him and leaves. After this, Meng Yuan's family's financial condition is not good, and all the family's responsibility is on him. So Meng Yuan skips extra classes. When Nian finds out about this, she calls her dad and tells him about Meng Yuan. Her dad takes many customers to Meng Yuan for service. In this way, Nian helps Meng Yuan so that he can also focus on his studies. In the next scene, Hime sends her parents to Zichen's house. Hime's parents talk about business as well as their daughter's relationship. Zichen's mom likes Hime a lot, but his dad hesitates a little. Then, Zichen's mom invites Hime to her house and also calls Zichen. Zichen is surprised to see Hime. When Hime talks to Zichen, Zichen is not interested at all and says, "You were Nian's classmate, so tell me something about her." So, Hime talks about Nian and tells about a competition in which Nian won a water bottle, and the company made an advertisement for that water bottle. Hearing this, Zichen gets an idea and gets up and leaves. On the way, Zichen meets Nian, and Zichen makes her sit in his car. Nian starts taunting him about being rich, so Zichen's attention gets diverted from the road. A truck is coming from the front, so to avoid the truck, Zichen turns the car to the other side and it hits a barrier, which causes an accident. Nian and Zichen get injured, but Zichen gets a little more injured. Now, in the ambulance, Zichen tells Nian, "I want to tell you two things. First, on the day of the exam, I didn't hit you and run away. Rather, I even took you to the hospital. And second, I love you very much." Nian is shocked to hear both these things. After this, Nian thinks in the hospital, "Zichen saved my life every time, and I got angry at him every time." Then, Nian regrets her mistakes and starts crying. Just then, Xingyu comes there and asks Nian the reason for crying. Nian says, "I misunderstood Zichen every time and got angry at him." So Xingyu says, "Yes, on the day of the exam, not only you couldn't give the exam, but Zichen also took you to the hospital, which is why he couldn't give the exam either, and he also had to take admission in QR University." Hearing this, Nian gets even more upset and goes to Zichen. When Zichen regains consciousness, Nian says, "Thank you. You save my life every time." So Zichen says, "You are the same Nian, right? You are behaving so differently." So Nian says, "I have found out everything. Why didn't you tell me all this before?" So Zichen says, "Would you have believed me?" Then Nian's hand touches Zichen's injury, and Nian starts looking at it. Both get very close to each other, and Nian even kisses him, and then gets shocked. So Zichen says, "Whatever I said in the ambulance is true. I love you, but now you are my girlfriend, right?" Nian doesn't give any answer and runs away shyly. Just then, Hime also comes to the hospital and tells Nian, "I have come to meet my boyfriend." Then she goes to Zichen's room. Zichen has a misunderstanding and doesn't even look. He pulls Hime towards him and says, "You are ready to be my girlfriend, right?" So Hime says yes. Zichen recognizes Hime's voice and is shocked, and says, "Whatever I have said, just forget it." But Hime becomes very happy and goes and tells Nian, "My boyfriend is Zichen." Hearing this, Nian is shocked and leaves from there heartbroken. Hime keeps pestering Zichen to take care of him. So, getting annoyed, Zichen tells her, "I don't like you, I like Nian." Hearing this, Hime is hurt and says, Nian can never love you because she already has a boyfriend whom she loves." Saying this, Hime goes straight to meet Nian and tells her, "Zichen and I, we both love each other very much. Our families also want us to be together." Hearing this, Nian becomes very sad. Then, Hime asks, "You love Tang Yu, right?" So Nian says, "No, our relationship wasn't like that." In the next scene, Zichen goes straight from the hospital to the university, but Nian ignores him. Zichen asks Nian for the reason why she left the hospital like that. Nian says, "It's nothing," and goes to the class from there and discusses the contest with all the students. Zichen once again tries to talk to her, so Nian says, "There is nothing to talk about." In the next scene, Zichen again goes to meet Nian, and finally, Nian talks to him. So, Zichen says, "Did you forget I confessed my love to you?" So, Nian says, "Yes, that was only from your side, not from mine." So, Zichen says, "I know you love me too." Nian, feeling sad inside, says, "No," and then says, "Besides, I want to focus on the contest right now." So, Zichen asks, "What does the contest have to do with all this?" Nian gets angry. Zichen says, "Okay, I will also help you in this contest." In the next scene, Yushi also works at a coffee shop and starts to like the owner there, and that owner also confesses to Yushi. But Yushi doesn't know that he is cheating on her because he already has a girlfriend. In the next scene, Chuxia and Yushi take Nian shopping and do her makeover. After the makeover, when Nian comes to the class, all the boys are shocked to see her because Nian is looking very beautiful. Then all the boys deliberately stand up to ask Nian questions. Xingyu helps her and also praises her, so Nian starts to blush. Seeing this, Zichen gets offended and goes and comes back wearing goggles and a jacket and says, "I have studied abroad, so whatever you want to ask me." But the boys were only interested in Nian, so they say, No, we didn't want to ask anything." Just then, Tang Yu arrives there. Nian feels uncomfortable seeing this, and Zichen also doesn't like it. Xingyu tells Tang Yu, "Did you recognize me? we were in high school together. So Tang Yu says, yes. Then he takes Nian Nian to the cafeteria to talk to her. Zichen also gets jealous and reaches there and forcefully sits at their table. So Tang Yu takes Nian Nian to a coffee shop. Zichen goes there too, and Ming Yuan also reaches the cafe with other boys to threaten Tang Yu. But instead, Tang Yu insults them a lot and also insults QR in front of Nian Nian, which makes Nian Nian angry. And she says, that's enough. Now you go your way and I'll go mine. Now, after coming back, Nian Nian also throws Tang Yu's photo in the dustbin, which makes Zichen very happy. He once again tries to talk to Nian Nian and also saves her from an accident. Then he confesses his love to Nian Nian. Nian Nian gets angry and she says, you already have a girlfriend and you are confessing your love to me. Hearing this, Zichen gets confused and says, my girlfriend? Then Nian Nian tells him about Hei. So Zichen clarifies the matter and says, I don't love her, and Hei is not my girlfriend. Hearing this, Nian Nian becomes happy and starts talking to him. After this, Zichen sits on the seat next to Nian Nian, and Nian Nian is also happy to have his company. Seeing the behavior of these two, Xingyu gets upset. In the next scene, Nian Nian and Zichen are standing together and talking. Just then, some people come in a car and take Zichen with them. Nian Nian misunderstands that these people have kidnapped Zichen, so she also follows them and reaches a house. Actually, Zichen was called by his mom, and Nian Nian reports to the police that Zichen has been kidnapped in this house. So, the police arrive there, and just then, Zichen's mom comes out and gets angry at Nian Nian. Nian Nian also learns the truth and apologizes to them, but the mom still insults Nian Nian and tells her to leave. So, Zichen also goes after her and says sorry to her and hugs her. Just then, Hei arrives there and gets angry at Nian Nian. Zichen says, even though you like me, I have nothing for you in my heart. In my heart, there is only and only Nian Nian. So, Hei gets upset and leaves. From there, Nian Nian says, you shouldn't have done that. Then Zichen takes Nian Nian on a date and also takes her to an amusement park. Both have a lot of fun there. Now, when Nian Nian and Zichen come back, both are very happy and are holding each other's hands. Xingyu sees both of them and understands that Zichen and Nian Nian are in a relationship. When Zichen and Nian Nian hug each other, Xingyu gets very upset seeing this. Meanwhile, Xiao Huang once again uploads a photo of Nian Nian and Zichen together. So, Chung and his friend from the Remarkable group feel that Xingyu must be upset because of this, as Xingyu is nowhere to be found. So, they all start looking for him and see Xingyu on the rooftop. They think that Xingyu is committing suicide, so they get very scared. Xingyu says, no, I am not so weak that I would commit suicide. Xiao Huang spreads this news. Xingyu was so upset that he was about to commit suicide. Meanwhile, Meng Yuan is going on a date with Chusha, where Nian Nian and Yu Shi are also coming with their boyfriends. Hearing this, Xingyu gets even more upset and goes back to his room. In the next scene, when they all go for dinner, Ming Yuan deliberately taunts Zichen in front of Chusha and comments on him being rich. Hearing this, Zichen gets angry, so Chusha takes Meng Yuan away from there. Zichen had seen Yushi's boyfriend with other girls, so he tells this to Nian Nian. Nian Nian tries to warn Yushi, but Yushi says, I trust my boyfriend. In the next scene, the same goons come and beat Ming Yuan a lot. Just then, Nian Nian arrives there with Xingyu and Zichen fights with those goons. When Xingyu tries to save Nian Nian, his hand gets hurt very badly and then they are taken to the hospital. Now, when the university officials find out about all this, they decide to expel Meng Yuan from the university. Everyone feels bad hearing this because it was not Meng Yuan's fault. When Nian Nian finds out about this, she talks to the teacher. The teacher says, no, the university's decision will not be changed now. Meanwhile, Zichen thanks Xingyu for saving Nian Nian. So Xingyu says, don't say that. Nian Nian also takes care of Xingyu. And when Xingyu cannot eat with one hand, Nian Nian feeds him with her own hands and then falls asleep there. In the next scene, when Zichen finds out that Nian Nian has made soup for Xingyu, he tells Nian Nian, make soup for me too. Nian Nian starts laughing, seeing Zichen getting jealous. In the next scene, to save Meng Yuan, Zichen tells the principal, all of this happened because of me and it's not Meng Yuan's fault. And he also calls that goon and tells the principal, you can ask him, Meng Yuan has nothing to do with this. The principal does not expel Meng Yuan from the university, but there is a danger for Zichen that he might be expelled from the school. When Meng Yuan finds out from the teacher that Zichen helped him, he tells this to Nian Nian. Nian Nian is shocked and says, Zichen didn't tell me anything about this. When Zichen's dad finds out about this, he gets angry at Zichen and calls him home. So Zichen says, I will handle all of this. In the next scene, Nian Nian is angry with Zichen and says, why didn't you tell me about the Ming Yuan situation? So Zichen says, sorry, I didn't want to worry you. Then when both go out, Ming Yuan thanks Zichen and says, "If you ever need me, I will stand by you." In the next scene, Zichen's mom hires an assistant to keep an eye on Zichen. The assistant first brings all of Zichen's details to Zichen's dad and also brings a photo of Nian and Zichen to Zichen's dad. When the dad sees Nian's photo, he is shocked and goes straight to the university and finds out about Nian. Here, we find out that Nian's mom and Zichen's dad were lovers. Now, we see a scene from the past where Zichen's dad and Nian's mom love each other very much, but Zichen's dad marries someone else. And in this way, Nian's mom's heart is broken, although both loved each other very much. When Nian's mom finds out about all this, she tries to commit suicide. Nian's dad comes and saves her, and then goes to Zichen's dad and beats him up too. Here, we find out that Zichen's dad and Nian's dad used to be friends. Now, in the present scene, Xingyu treats everyone to lunch in celebration of his discharge. Everyone says that they will pay the bill, so Xingyu says, "No, I will pay the bill myself." So Zichen says, if Xingyu wants to pay the bill for everyone, let him. Saying this, Zichen orders very expensive food. Everyone is shocked to see this because Xingyu's financial condition is not good. How will he pay for all this? So Xingyu says, "Don't worry, I will pay." So Zichen pays the bill himself before Xingyu can. In the next scene, Nian holds a wisdom pouch competition with her class. For the sponsorship of that competition, Zichen makes a deal with his dad and introduces Nian to his dad as the project leader. At first, Nian doesn't know that the owner of this company is Zichen's dad, but after meeting him, Nian finds out about this. Zichen's dad also gets ready to sponsor it. Zichen's dad asks Nian about her parents, so Nian says, "My mom has passed away." Zichen hears his dad's words but doesn't pay attention to them. Now, coming back to the university, Nian tells everyone about the project, and everyone is happy. But the remarkable group does not participate in it. Nian talks to Xingyu about this. Xingyu says there must be a reason behind them not participating. In the next scene, it's Nian's dad's birthday. So Zichen is also going as Nian's boyfriend. But just then, he gets a call from his mom, so Zichen goes home. Actually, Zichen's mom had seen a photo of Nian's mom. She had found out that she was Zichen's dad's first love. So she tells this to Zichen and says, "That's why your dad was not happy when he married me. Now, you also have to break up with Nian because she thinks that Nian is Zichen's dad's daughter." Hearing this, Zichen is shocked and sadly goes to a bar and drinks a lot. Meanwhile, Zichen's mom is worried about him and asks Himei to find out about Zichen. So, Himei first goes to the bar, and there she finds Zichen. Himei is taking Zichen from there. Zichen is just calling for Nian and sees Nian in Himei's place. So, Himei lays Zichen on the bed and clicks a photo of herself with him and sends it to Nian. Nian is shocked to see that photo. In the next scene, when Zichen goes to the university, Nian shows him that photo and asks for an explanation. So, Zichen says, "Yes, it's true." Nian asks him to explain again. So Zichen says again, "Yes, that is the truth." Nian says sadly, "Then we should break up." Zichen says, smiling, "Yes, okay." So Nian leaves from there crying, and Zichen also sits down and starts crying. In the next scene, when Xingyu finds out about this, he asks Zichen for the reason, but Zichen doesn't tell him anything and says, "We can't be with each other. Now that she is not my girlfriend, you can make her your girlfriend." In the next scene, Nian gets another shock when the teacher tells her, "A new student has come to our university, and that student is none other than Himei." Himei doesn't miss any opportunity to take revenge on Nian, and she makes Xingyu get up, sits next to Zichen herself and says, "You need me, and I will pretend to be your girlfriend." Then, Zichen and Himei pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend in front of everyone. In the next scene, Xingyu meets Nian and says, "I will always support you." After this, some girls meet Yushi and tell her, "We are your boyfriend's girlfriends. Your boyfriend is a big cheater." Yushi doesn't believe this, and when she goes to the coffee shop herself, Yushi is shocked to see her boyfriend with another girl, and the other girls also come and catch him red-handed. Yushi is very sad about this, and when she comes back, she meets Chung. When Chung finds out about Yushi's breakup, he becomes very happy because he also liked Yushi. So Yushi gets angry at him. But the next day, at her friend's suggestion, Yushi meets Chung and asks him about Meng Yuan's problem. We find out that Meng Yuan has a huge debt to the garage owner because the garage was heavily damaged during the fight. That's why he was not participating, and also decides to leave the university. When Nian finds out about this, she, along with the teacher and all the students, collects funds and gives them to Meng Yuan. Meng Yuan refuses to take that money, so Nian says, "We are giving this money as friends. Take it." Just then, Himei comes there and tells Meng Yuan They are all giving you charity. She also offers to give him money, but Meng Yuan refuses and leaves from there. After this, Xing Yu asks, "Hey Mei, you are Nian Nian's friend. Why are you doing this to her?" So, Mei says, "I want Nian Nian to stay away from Zichen. And besides, there's a benefit for you in this too. You will also get a chance." So, Xing Yu says angrily, "I don't need your help," and leaves from there. Mei gets angry that all the boys support Nian Nian. In the next scene, Chuxia's mom comes to meet her because Chuxia's mom had left her in childhood, so Chuxia is angry with her. But then, at her friend's suggestion, Chuxia meets her and forgives her because Chuxia's mom had married a rich man, so now she is also rich. Chuxia asks her for money to help Meng Yuan, and her mom gives her the money. Chuxia takes this money and pays off Meng Yuan's debt. When Meng Yuan finds out about this, he tells Chuxia to return the money. So, Chuxia says, "If you want to repay my debt, then you will have to participate in the contest." Meng Yuan agrees and talks to Nian Nian. Mei gets very jealous seeing all this. In the next scene, Zichen's mom also tells Mei, "I think Nian Nian is my stepdaughter." Hearing this, she is shocked. After this, Zichen's mom meets Nian Nian and says, "You should give up on Zichen." Nian Nian says, "Why?" So, the mom says, "Because Zichen is your brother." Hearing this, Nian Nian is shocked and doesn't understand anything. In the next scene, Xing Yu also gets an offer for singing from a big company, so he is very happy and also tells Zichen about it. Then Xing Yu is playing the guitar, and the Remarkable group is very happy to see him because Xing Yu's hand had recovered. In the next scene, Zichen is having dinner with his parents, and Zichen's dad is repeatedly praising Nian Nian and talking about her. Zichen can't stop himself and gets angry at them and asks about Nian Nian's mom, and asks, "Is Nian Nian your daughter?" Hearing this, Zichen's dad gets angry and says, "How could you even think that? How could that be possible?" When Zichen finds out that Nian Nian is not his daughter, he becomes very happy and hugs his dad and says, "This is the happiest moment for me." Then he runs to Nian Nian's house but comes back without meeting her, and also tells Xing Yu, "I will patch up with Nian Nian again." Xing Yu says, "What is going on after all?" So, Zichen tells him everything. In the next scene, Zichen's dad and Nian's dad meet each other after many years and are very happy. When Nian's dad goes home, Nian asks, "Whose daughter am I?" So the dad says, "You are my daughter. Your mom and I loved each other very much." But still, Nian feels that her dad is hiding something from her, so she leaves sadly. In the next scene, Zichen tells Mei, "Now we don't need to pretend anything. All the misunderstandings have been cleared, and I am patching up with Nian again." Hearing this, Mei becomes sad. In the next scene, Zichen goes to Nian with books and hugs her, and asks to patch up. Nian says, "But we are brother and sister." So, Zichen clears her misunderstanding. Nian says, "But what will happen with this? You are with Mei." So, Zichen tells her about the pretend relationship with Mei, and all the misunderstandings between Zichen and Nian are cleared. Both become happy and patch up. Mei gets jealous seeing all this and finally leaves that university. She goes and tells her dad everything, so her dad asks to end the business deal with Zichen's dad. In the next scene, all the students of QR University go to the beach, where all the couples get a chance to know each other. Chuxia also comes dressed as a girl to impress Meng Yuan, and everyone starts laughing at her. Chuxia gets sad and leaves from there, so Meng Yuan goes after her and consoles her. Now, after coming back from the beach, Zichen goes to Nian's house and spends time with Nian and her dad. In the next scene, Zichen's dad's company starts to go downhill because Mei's dad had canceled the deal with them. Zichen's dad didn't want his wife and son to be ruined along with him, so he goes to Zichen's mom and says, "I want to get a divorce." Hearing this, the mom is sad, and when Zichen finds out about this, he understands that there must be a reason behind his dad's decision. In the next scene, Mei asks the goons who used to bother Meng Yuan to work for her. So those goons call Zichen and say, "We have kidnapped Nian. If you want to get Nian back, you will have to give us money." Hearing this, Zichen talks to his mom. So the mom says, "I found out from the assistant that your dad's company has had a downfall. That's why he wanted to divorce me." Zichen finds out, but he needs money to save Nian. So his mom helps him, because she accepts Nian and Zichen's relationship. In the next scene, Zichen goes to those goons, and there he finds out that Mei is behind all this, and Nian was not even kidnapped. In the next scene, when Nian comes back to the university, she finds out about her kidnapping from the Remarkable group, so she tells them, "I went to meet Mei." Meanwhile, Mei tells Zichen about her love, So Zichen says, I only love Neon. When the goons open the bag of money, they find papers instead of money, so they start attacking Zichen. When Hime tries to save Zichen, she also gets injured. Just then, Neon arrives there with a remarkable group and the teacher. The teacher fights with those goons and makes them run away. Before fainting, Zichen smiles seeing Neon and is very happy. In the next scene, Hime and Zichen are taken to the hospital, and Zichen goes into a coma. Hearing this, Zichen's parents and Neon are very sad, and Hime also realizes her mistake. She goes to Zichen's room with her dad and apologizes to everyone. In the next scene, it has been 1 month since Zichen is in a coma, and Neon is also taking care of him. Neon wins that sponsorship, which makes the whole class happy. Xingyu also becomes a famous singer and meets Zichen and says, if you don't wake up, I will go after Neon. Hearing this, Zichen wakes up, but he only recognizes Xingyu. He asks Xingyu about Neon. Who is this girl? So Xingyu says, she is your girlfriend. Hearing this, Zichen starts to laugh and says, a girlfriend like this for me? Actually, Zichen forgets a part of his memory, and Neon is also very sad. In the next scene, all the students of the class remind Zichen about themselves. Neon also comes in her old look and talks to Zichen in the manner of a monitor. To bring back Zichen's memory, Neon repeats all the previous incidents, but it makes no difference. Then Neon gets locked in the stock room again, but this has the opposite effect because Zichen finds out Xingyu also likes Neon. I hope Xingyu's heart doesn't break because of me. That's why Zichen decides to go back to the USA. In the next scene, Neon is very sad, so Zichen comes and sits next to her and says, I hope that you and Xingyu get together. Neon gets hurt and jumps into the water. Zichen jumps into the water and saves her. Neon starts crying loudly, and Zichen remembers everything. So, he goes to Neon, and Neon finds out that Zichen's memory has returned. Both become very happy and hug each other. In the next scene, it is the last day of their semester at QR University, so all the students are very happy. Zichen and Neon are standing together. Xingyu sings a song, so Neon is happy and says, Xingyu has become a very big star. Then she praises Xingyu, so Zichen gets jealous and starts to leave. Neon smiles and tells Zichen, you are the one whom I hated the most, and now love the most. Zichen becomes very happy, and both hold each other's hands. This is where the drama has its happy ending.